This lesson was all about managing students' behaviors in the classroom, and we will also tackle the different instructional materials that we use on how to manage students' behaviors in the classroom. At the end of the week, the pre-service teacher should be able to design instructional materials to facilitate and manage students' behaviors in the classroom. Second, conduct a demonstration teaching instructional materials to facilitate and manage students' behaviors in the classroom. But first, let us define what is classroom management and behavior management. So, classroom management is the process by which teachers and schools create and maintain appropriate behavior of students in the classroom settings. And according to the National Comprehensive Center for Teaching Quality Organization, that the classroom and ability to have students' action effective have a significant impact on each student. While behavior management is a method of behavioral modification which focuses on maintaining order, behavior management is the most critical areas of concern for teachers because it directly impacts students' academic performance and it cannot be separated from curriculum instructional delivery and the use of effective instruction in the classroom. And how about students' behavior? So, what is students' behavior? Students' behavior are expected to conduct themselves in an appropriate and respectful manner. And let us now proceed to the theories on behavior and classroom management. So, we have three theories associated with this topic. We have Skinner's operant conditioning theory, Glaser's choice theory, and lastly, Kohn's student-directed learning theory. Now let us talk about Skinner's operant conditioning theory in 1996. He states that learning is a function of overt behavior improvement. Changes in action are a product of the reactions of individuals to events or stimuli that occur in their environment. So this means that the person is conditioned to respond similarly in the future when a stimulus response pattern is rewarded reinforcement or something that enhances the desired reaction. The answer to Skinner theory. And for example, if we give if we give positive feedback to our students, the tendency is that the student will perform much better. The student will demonstrate positive behavior continuously. The second theory is Glaser's choice theory in 1998. According to Glazers, we make decisions to fulfill our basic needs. It is posited that humans have a desire to make choices that they feel will benefit themselves, and therefore, the classroom should be a venue for students to fulfill their needs. And according to Glazers, almost all actions speak and biology forces us to fulfill five fundamental needs, and these are security, affection, and belonging, strength and dependence, and pleasure. The most significant requirement in the philosophy of choice is love and belonging. Since interaction with others is needed as a foundation to fulfill all other needs, therefore, the classroom should be a venue for students to fulfill their needs. Glazer's ideas teachers our Glazer's ideas teaches us to create and deliver the lesson that will meet students' needs. His theory explains that building meaningful relationships with students and providing actively appropriate learning environments that enable students to show mastery achievement. And last but not the least, we have Kohn's student-directed learning theory in 2006. He states that student-directed learning will keep students motivated and teaches them to cooperate with others, sharing responsibilities and functions within their community. It is true because when students are interested with the lesson, they tend to cooperate with the last one, and then the more positive behaviors are demonstrated. And now, let us define the different types of disruption. First, we have a minor disruption, a chronic disruption, And last but not the least, we have the major disruption. So what is minor disruption first? Again, minor disruption is a type of behavior that do not warrant punishment but still compromise learning. And some examples of these are tapping pen, whispering, doodling, and giggling. And then the second type of disruption is a chronic disruption. This is the continuation of behavior even after being addressed with teacher. And last but not the least, the major disruption, which is it endangered the teacher and students. And some examples of this type of disruption are destruction of property, fighting, making threats, and burning and weapons. And let us now define what is instructional materials. Again, instructional materials used by the students and teachers as a learning resource to help students to acquire facts, skills, opinion, or to develop cognitive process. And instructional materials, it may be printed or non-printed, like for example of textbook, journals, magazine, newspaper, lesson plan, and flashcards. And there is also different benefits in using instructional materials. First, it enhances the learning abilities of the students. Second, acquire meaningful experience and ideas. Third, the lesson or the topic can give clearer understanding. Fourth, the lesson more become interesting. Fifth, can improve the quality of learning and teaching. And lastly, it helps determine the strengths and weaknesses of the learning. And that's for all. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.